Hey coaches, I'm coming to you from my own little digital nomad office. Although it is a beautiful day outside, it's a bit too windy for an outdoor video. I wanted to shoot you guys a video again just to kind of clarify our move to Mighty Networks and talk about some of those changes that are taking place. We have been doing this coaching mastery program for a long time, and what we started at with originally, we have improved and updated and modified and added new components, and yet we have stayed pretty consistent with the price for the program. Now, as we switch into Mighty Networks, we're really looking at honing in who we are spending our time and energy with and making sure that they are people that are ready to show up and shine and be engaged and interact, and not just to get, but to give and serve in their community. So as we are switching, some of the insider tips of things that we're doing with the Eagles, I'm really eager to have you as coaches step up and be a part of. So one of the things that we're doing is, as we've moved over to Mighty Networks, we're going to be moving all of 48 Days Eagles, all of Coaching Mastery, and all of my dad's mastermind group all over to the new platform on Mighty Networks. And our desire is to have that increased engagement without all of the other distractions. Now, we've created the Coaching Mastery group as a subgroup of the 48 Days Eagles. You can only be in that group if you are a paying and active member. Now, I know that there have been some who have been grandfathered in the past, and those of you who have really stepped up and been a part of it, we so appreciate you in the process and showing up on the calls as an opportunity for us to really make sure that the people that are on our calls are truly engaged and invested in the process and willing to show up and shine. We want to make sure that this is for people that are paying the membership to be in not just Coaching Mastery, but Eagles, because you get both for that $48. And also, we want them to be people that are mentors that step up in the 48 Days Eagles community. So as this subgroup, this is the insider access just for you for these calls. But in the 48 Days Eagles community, we want you to engage, to ask questions, to use this as a place to get resources and to share resources. You have an opportunity, just like all the other Eagles, to join us on a flight path and get resources that are specific to your needs, and to position yourself as an expert in your area of focus. So I'm very excited about Mighty Networks and what all this is going to bring for us. And this month coming up in May, we are going to be focused in on understanding who you are and digging deep into it with the Monday mentor calls. And I would love to have your input and involvement. So in 48 Days Eagles, this is your opportunity to really step up, share some insights. Share insights as to how you figured out what you want to do and how you decided that coaching was a best fit. This is an opportunity to announce what it is that you are coaching in and share some insights. Share a free blog post or a free resource or a link to a podcast interview or something where people can get to know who you are and what your area of expertise is even more. We're going to be diving into this, and I've started doing videos every month highlighting the things that we're doing in the 48 Days Eagles community. I want to do the same thing for you coaches and highlight the things that we're going to be focusing in on. Tomorrow, our Tuesday call is going to be about whether things are valuable or expensive. And I just have to highlight, if you have not watched the replay from last week, it was wonderful. Oftentimes we have specific topics and then a question is raised and we go on another tangent and really dive in a group coaching sort of model to help one another out and give each other feedback. And that's exactly what happened last week with Alan and Angie Thomas. And I think it was very valuable for everyone who was on the call, and hopefully for those of you that listen to the replay. For the rest of the month, we're also going to be talking about consultative selling versus normal selling. We're going to talk about what makes you the coach rather than just being a coach. What is that specific niche that you have? We'll talk about what's holding you back and how you get coaching yourself. These are some of our Tuesday calls that are coming up, and I invite you to let us know what questions and challenges you may be having in your own coaching practice and building it and getting clients so that we can help you succeed in this. The more you engage, the more you check in, the more you are on these calls, the more success we tend to have you guys see and experience in your businesses. So I highly encourage you, if you have not, to check out joining the Mighty Networks group for Coaching Mastery, to take it beyond just a program you do and then forget about, and take it into a regular weekly mastermind that challenges you and encourages you to grow. I look forward to seeing you in Mighty Networks.